News 46 is brought to you by Inspiration Senior Living, where we provide affordable elegance to Pahrump area seniors. Give us a call at 751-2300 and make an appointment to tour our community. News is also brought to you by Bees Embroidery and Garment Printing, specializing in custom and personalized decoration of gifts, garments, and more. Call 775-727-9444. News is also brought to you by J.K. Nelson Law. Call 727-9900 today for your free consultation. If you need a lawyer, you need Nelson.
Tonight on News 46, the commissioners discuss public postings in county buildings. The Java Junkies winners are announced. A vehicle crashes through a fence at a residence. News 46 starts now.
You're watching KPVM News 46 with Courtney Salmon. Local coverage from Deanna O'Donnell. News 46, local coverage you can count on.
Good evening. It's Wednesday, November 4th, 2015. I'm Courtney Salmon for News 46. The Board of County Commissioners discussed an item on their agenda this week regarding a policy for posting documents on bulletin boards located in county buildings.
We had a bulletin board in Pahrump that had gradually over time been kind of taken over with public advertisements and notices, and so I took it down temporarily, and what I'd like to do is put it back up, but limit it to official use only. The school district would like to post their agendas there and have administration grant the approved official usage of the bulletin boards.
Motion to approve as stated by county manager.
I have a motion. Do I have a second?
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Was this looked into?
I did not address it with the district attorney because when we looked at it previously, it was with the intent of bringing it back to this, for this, and I didn't realize that they were going to require.
Okay.
That
Maybe
kind of
the
time.
suggestion, just as a suggestion, whether you guys want to.
I'll withdraw my motion, give the DA time to look into the legality of it, and as they look into the legality of it, they should also cast an eye to people putting up slanderous items.
Okay. Well, let's just have. How about if we just bring this back in a month? That should give the district attorney's office time to.
Now, is it true that Mr. Schenhoffen was offended and claims that he was slandered, and that
That's not
he
the
was
agenda
involved in
item.
pulling the board down? I'm just trying to get clarification here.
That's not the agenda item, and we don't need to discuss that. This is not back and forth for
Well,
deliberation.
we have a First Amendment situation here, Commissioner Wickman. It's a serious situation. If you pull down a bulletin board in violation of the First Amendment based upon somebody believing he was slandered, that's
not the basis for
violation
this,
of
Mr.
the Constitution right there, and I'd like to have some answers on that. Unless you
Mr.
don't want to
Lilly,
answer
that is
about
not.
it. Okay, if you don't want to answer, then fine.
You don't want to listen to what we got to say, Mr. Willie. She is telling you that it's not the reason why that board went down.
What I'm trying to tell you is that it was taking too much staff time to monitor that board and to clean up the mess.
So the staff is
that's why the
monitoring our First
county-
Amendment?
And that is why, Mr. Lilly, I think you're off the subject. The subject is whether we're putting up a board or not, and if we're going to establish policies. And we'll bring it back in a month, so you'll have an opportunity to sharpen your comments.
Okay, thank you, and
Okay.
I'd like to address the district attorney about, that you get back to the public about what occurred there. If it was a violation. Thank you.
Talk about that offline. This is a public meeting. Thank you.
Another item that the BOCC discussed was a request for the administrative assessments and court facility fees continue to be retained for the ongoing and exclusive use of the Tonopah Justice Court.
For possible action, discussion and deliberation regarding a request for the administrative assessments and court facilities fees continue to be retained for the ongoing and exclusive use of the Tonopah Justice Court. Commissioners?
Well, I'll make a motion to approve, but my question would be, is there something changed here that we need to know? That the reason why? Okay. Because in reading the letter, I was kind of confused on why we needed a full letter, knowing that we've been doing this every year.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Would either of you like to respond to that or provide information? No? We get it?
My name's Jennifer Clapper, Justice of the Peace of the Tonopah Township Justice Court. Our court is actively trying to be compliant with all county policies and financial policies, those kind of things, as well as with the Nevada revised statutes. And in an effort to be sure that everything is streamlined, that we're all on the same page, that, you know, those kind of things, all on the same basis also, we felt it important to go ahead and recognize this issue as well, just to be sure that everything is in accordance how it should be.
Thank you.
So, does that answer your question, Mr. Carbone?
Oh, yeah. It was just like, every year it's the same thing, so I was just wondering what deviated.
And there was nothing, just us trying to be on top of our
Got
policies and things like that. So
Got it.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Don't go away.
I have a motion.
one more item.
Oh, don't go away. I have a motion and a second on that one. So all those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Any
Aye.
opposed? Passes 5-0. Item number 25.
Commissioner Wickman,
Yes.
this is Amy Fanning. Just for the
Oh,
record.
hi, Amy. Sorry.
It's okay. Just for the record, all three Justice Courts revenue expenditures are tracked separately, so they all know what their budget is monthly, and these funds that were addressed today, so they'll have a clear picture monthly exactly what their funding stands within their own individual court.
The Board of County Commissioners meetings are proudly brought to you by Ron Chase from Nevada Public Auction and Gary from Jewelry of Romance. Police and fire responded to a property damage accident last night.
A single vehicle accident occurred last night off of Elderberry Street and Linda. Pahrump Valley Fire and Rescue and Nye County Sheriff's deputies all arrived on scene. No one was injured as a result of this accident. At first recorded as a possible DUI, apparently the accident occurred as a driving mishap, according to police. Nye County Sheriff's deputies are investigating. This is Deanna O'Donnell for News 46.
Witnesses filmed a small plane falling from the sky this morning in Arkansas. The small four-seater plane coming down was attached to an emergency parachute that slowed its fall. The plane was piloted by former Walmart CEO Bill Salmon. The aircraft hit a truck when it finally crashed to the ground. None of the three people on board were hurt, and the driver of the truck had only minor injuries. The cause of this plane crash is under investigation. When we come back, we'll have your Desert View Hospital health tip.